Let me start with something real, not poetic, not fancy, just facts. Your time is limited, not someday, not later, limited, finite, running. And the scariest part, most people don't realize that until it's almost gone. We grow up thinking life is long, that there's always another chance, another year, another after this exam, after this job, after I figure things out. And before we know it, years have passed, dreams have shrunk, and comfort has replaced curiosity. I'm here to tell you this straight. Don't let that be you. Because right now, this exact moment, you are sitting on potential you haven't even touched yet. Stop living on autopilot. Somewhere along the way, society teaches us to play it safe. Follow the rules. Don't mess up. Don't stand out too much. Fit in. Get approved. Get comfortable. But here's the truth. Nobody says out loud enough. Autopilot is the fastest way to waste a life. If you wake up every day doing things you don't care about, chasing goals you didn't choose, trying to impress people who won't matter in 5 years, you're not living. You're existing. And yeah, existing is easier. Living is harder. Living requires choices. Living requires risk. Living requires you to actually listen to that quiet voice inside your head that says, I want more than this. That voice, don't ignore it. That's not weakness. That's instinct. You don't need to have it all figured out. Let me kill one of the biggest lies right now. You do not need to have your life figured out. Not at 16, not at 18, not at 21, not even at 30. Most people you admire, they were confused, lost, doubting themselves, making it up as they went. The difference is they kept moving. Clarity doesn't come from sitting still. Clarity comes from action. You try something, you fail, you learn, you adjust, you try again. Waiting to feel ready is a trap. Ready is a myth. Nobody wakes up one day magically fearless and confident. Confidence is built rep by rep through action. Start before you're ready, especially before you're ready. Failure is not your enemy. Let's talk about failure because people are terrified of it. Failure feels embarrassing. It feels personal. It feels like proof that you're not good enough. But listen closely. Failure is data, not a verdict. Every time you fail, you learn something about the world, about the process, about yourself. And the people who succeed, they didn't fail less, they failed more, they just didn't quit. Quitting is the real failure. Not getting the grade you wanted, that's feedback. Getting rejected, that's redirection. Messing up publicly, that's experience. You don't grow by winning all the time. You grow by getting hit, standing back up and saying, okay, again. Stop comparing your chapter 1 to someone else's. Chapter 20. Social media has messed with our heads. Let's be honest. You scroll. You see people your age winning, earning, glowing, succeeding. And suddenly your own progress feels slow, boring, and small. But here's the reality check. You're comparing highlight reels to behind the scenes. You don't see the late nights, the failures, the anxiety, the doubts, the years nobody noticed them. Everyone's timeline is different. There is no universal schedule for success, no deadline for greatness. Run your race at your pace, in your lane. Progress is progress, even when it's quiet. Discipline beats motivation. Every time motivation is cool. It feels good. It gets you hyped. But motivation is unreliable. Discipline, that's the real power. Discipline is showing up when you don't feel like it. Discipline is doing the work when nobody is watching. Discipline is choosing long-term growth over short-term comfort. You won't always feel inspired. That's normal. The people who win aren't the most motivated, they're the most consistent. Small actions repeated daily compound into massive results. 1 hour a day, 1 page a day, 1 workout, 1 attempt. That's how lives change. You are more capable than you think. Most people underestimate themselves. They think they're weak until life forces them to be strong. They think they can't handle pressure until they survive it. They think they're average until they push past comfort. You have more resilience than you realize, more creativity, more strength. But you'll never discover it if you stay comfortable. Growth lives on the edge of discomfort, always. Stop waiting for permission. Here's something important. No one is coming to give you permission. No one is going to tap you on the shoulder and say, now you're ready. You don't need approval to start. You don't need validation to dream bigger. You don't need everyone to understand your vision. Some people won't get it. That's okay. It's not their job to. Your job is to bet on yourself, even when others don't.